Hey there cats, good time of the day to you and thank you for tuning into my channel. I have some troubles with my latest video because of the custom music that I insist to add in each and every video I do. So I've decided to take a little break and show you how to activate the developers menu in Neon Chrome. It's a small indie top-down shooter game which I've enjoyed quite a lot, so I recommend it to you. And well, your developer menu should be right here in the options, however it is not here by default. So, let's activate it. I found the original developer menu mod on Steam, but I haven't figured out how to download it without buying the game, which is probably impossible. And I do not use Steam, I use GOG, so I'm not even sure if it will be possible to make Steam Workshop mod work for GOG version of the game. So I've decided it's simpler to figure out how to activate the developer menu myself, and this method works with every version of the game, GOG, Steam or whatever, so that's why I've decided I should show it to you. So first things first, enter your Neon Chrome game folder and find the folder named Tools. As far as I understand, this folder is here by default, provided by developers of the game, so you can make your own mods. It's a very nice thing to do, thank you devs. And you should probably read this readme about tools. This readme basically says that what you need is to use this nxpacktool.exe and unpack this data.pack file with this tool. So, in order to do it, we should launch our console and figure out how exactly this tool works. So, very easy as far as I can see. Directory or pack file. Okay, so data dot pack should be like this, I suppose. Yep, extracting. Alright, it took me about a minute. Now my data pack is extracted. You can actually delete now this data pack that was your file that you extracted, because the game now will pick up an unpacked folder. You probably gotta delete the packed data so the game will pick up the unpacked data folder. I'm not sure if the game will pick up the unpacked or packed files by default. Usually the games pick up unpacked files. Well, anyway, this should not be a problem. So, it took me like an hour to find where the developers menu is hiding, but now I can show you, so you would not have to waste your time. So you need a folder named UI, then a folder named FW, and then options.lua. Lua, whatever. So this Lua script is uncompressed, unencrypted, uncompressed, whatever. It's basically a plain text, so you can open it with your notepad or whatever you use, and you gotta find this line which says developer. And as you can see, all the lines above and below the developers line, the line that relates to the devs button, miss this line which says required features demo station show developer UI. Obviously all you got to do is delete it, press Ctrl S and launch your Neon Chrome game. Options, voila, you now have your developer options ready for you. So, what can I say we have here? There are a lot of stuff here. Some of it do not work. I can understand that some of these features were probably cut in the release of the game, so they do not work anymore. Reset game is probably one button that you should not press. As far as understood from the sole commentary on Steam, it will instantly reset your game. I didn't try it, so I can say for sure, but well. Some of these options crash the game, especially map option. I haven't been able to use it for some reason. However, these three options are very interesting. The timeline observatory lets you generate a lot of different how do they call runs, yeah, and pick every level of any run. You can see how numbers change depending on your death and stuff. Overall, it's a very interesting options because it can show you how the game operates. It can show you the mechanics of the game. The next good option is the level tester. It creates a level based on a style and on some parameters and let you play it. And another very interesting option is special levels, because other than all these generic special levels, it actually lets you replay quite a lot of storyline levels. There they are. You may know them if you've played the game, but these story levels, by default, they only play during your very first run, and after that they disappear. So in order to take a look at them again, basically you gotta restart your game, like delete your save game and start again. However, with the developers menu you can replay any of these storyline levels again. Well, not all of them are here, but well, a lot of them are here, and most of them, they are replayable, right? Yeah, something like that. Let's just run some of them. I don't know, let's run this one. This is the apartments block 129 level, where you visit the overseer's apartments where he used to live.
There you are. I was starting to think you didn't accept my invitation.
Yeah, everything works just fine. So I won't go through this level right now. I'd rather show you something else I found. Well, first things first, the character the game loads during these preloaded levels, either you load this storyline level, or if you load the level in the level tester, or if you load the level in the timeline observatory, it will be always the same character. This time it is set to, by default, it is set to Ada Turing, hacker, and she used female model, assault rifle, and enchantments, blast grenade, either way. Everything can be customized here. So, in order to customize your character, you gotta find this file. Character.xml, which lies in the data folder. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'll come and use my a little bit customized character XML, because it shows you this. These are all possible settings for your character. So, if you want to change your Ada Turing, say to, well, let's take soldier because it is the less obvious option. Let's change hacker to super soldier. Let's change her from white female to black male. I don't care. Now for the abilities and weapons, they all can be found in the file named unlockables.xml. Here it is. It is in the same folder where character XML lines. It's game folder data. So here the list of pretty much everything that you can use, aside from, of course, the things that are unlocked by default, since the file is named unlockable. Well, even the things that are unlocked by default are here, because here the line always unlocked true. In fact, by editing this file unlockables.xml, you can unlock everything by default. It's just, yeah, so you can do it. But the only things that are not here are those abilities and enhancements that the characters are using, well, by their class. Like Super Soldier has shield, and he will not use it by default, but I'll show you it in a minute. For now, let's just give ourselves, say, anti-air grenades. That's a nice ability. So, ability, let's change defensive grenades to anti-air grenades. Let's add an enhancement, why not? Let's choose ourselves something nice, like Enhancement, boss killer, health gambler, floor heal is a nice one, even though I won't go through the floors, I'll just show you. We have this nice commented enchantments node here, so let's add it to our characters out of commentary. And you actually can, as you can see, you can list all enhancements here. Let's leave these two and add ourselves a floor heal, just to make it even a little bit more unfair. Weapons, let's change the assault rifle for, say, my favorite Soviet laser pistol. Here you go. Oops, double XML. Now just Ctrl S. Oh yeah, we can change the name as well. Say, let's go. Ctrl S again, Neonchrome Arena. So, what can I show you now? We press developer, say, what's the fastest level here? I'm not even sure which one will be the fastest. Oh, I know one. Sorry, wait a moment. Warehouse, residential, damn it, I've lost it. Turret, research, damn it. Sky breach. I kinda and suburbs commando, it was right here. Survive, bats, doctors moving up. Alright, I do not see it. Fuck it. Let it be. Damn it, it takes me a little bit longer than it should have. Alright, let's just pick, I don't know, this one. I'm trying to make it a fast video, not a long video. Either way, alright, here we are. As we can see, we play the soldier. So the interesting part here all our enhancements. Floor heal that I've added, the stasis field and wall smasher that were there by default, anti-grenade, space pistol, everything's here. The levels are not set, I'm not sure if they can be set, probably they can be set as well, I didn't try it that far. My statistics by default are set depending on the stats that I have. If you want your character to override these stats, you gotta add them manually. You probably saw those other lines in the character.xml that were commented. Yes, if you'll bring them out of the commentary, they will override these statistics that are generated by the game based on the statistics. On the stats I've acquired through playing the game. They will be overridden by the file, but so far there is nothing in the file, so the game generated stats based on my progress. Alright, so what I wanted to show you is that even though Soldier has Riot Shield, as it should have, you know, he doesn't actually have it in this level. Even though the game still wrote this enhancement, as you can remember, I didn't wrote it myself, the game still wrote this enhancement automatically because of the character class I've chosen. The enhancement is not here. And even if I'd add those enhancements manually, it still wouldn't be here. Well, I'm not sure if the enhancement actually works, but I can for sure say that visually, I do not have a riot shield. Now, if I'll quickly run through this level just to show you... Yeah, by the way, all these guys are level 1 and I'm like level hell knows what. I've pretty much completed the game, so I'm a little bit overpowered for these guys. Once again, I should have probably set my game to, you know, to override my stats. Okay, so as you can see, now we have our riot shield, and it is sure working now, and it is even visually here. If this little thing can be fixed, I'm not sure, probably it can be, but I haven't tested it so far. Also, you could have noticed that I've actually teleported into my game. Yeah, something like that. So when you load a level, it is like level 0, so if you load another level from the developer menu, you'll once again start with level 0, and when you'll complete it, you will be on level 1. Level 1 in my playthrough, in my pyramid, in something like that, I'm not sure how to say it correctly. One more thing I've actually noticed already in these unpacked files is some unused stuff which I want to show to you. First thing first, there is this file storyshards.xml. It shows some dialogue which I assume was cut, and the only things that are left are subtitles, I suppose. And these story shards probably show us that there was a whole different story at some time during development of the game. All these mentioned files, UE, JFX, portraits, SFX, WAS, Seraphim, they're all gone. I haven't found even a single one of them. Just to test it once again, if I'll search for Seraphim, I'm finding nothing. Am I even writing it? Alright, yeah. So there's nothing left of these prototype story files, unfortunately. But you can read these story shards and it's kind of entertaining on its own. At least I've liked it. And the other thing I found, and I actually plan to test it now. So, if we'll launch our Neon Chrome just once again to show you, the developer menu shows right away which levels it will load. So, the most interesting one is, of course, story levels and boss battles. So, boss battles are in stage standalone boss battles. Let's just check this folder. So, stages, standalone boss battles. And here we can see this dolphin XML, probably an unused boss battle, which I'm going to try to load right now, because I've saw a lot of files related to this file, related to the dolphin boss, which I've never seen in the game, and I assume it was cut. However, it looks like it should at least load the, you know, the map, yeah, and show us at least something. It doesn't look like it is completely broken. Yeah, so we have wall smasher, slowdown, floor field, floor heal. Let's add ourselves one more boss killer, yeah, one more enhancement, so if we will have to fight a boss, I won't lose. Now, I'm pretty sure there are smarter ways than the one I'm going to do, but let me just do it. So I'm gonna change Spiderbot to something like Spiderbot back, and change Dolphin. Yeah, should work. Change Dolphin to Spiderbot.xml. Now I'm going to run my Neon Chrome, open developer menu, and I will try. This method probably can cause some crashes, so if it will not load right now, it won't mean that this level is broken right away. It will mean that I will probably need to try another method. But let's just hope it will load. Dolphin boss, man. It is damn works. Well, Wall Crusher. I've never used that perk. No, it not really working. Yeah, well, this boss is doing nothing, but should I try crush something? Alright. The enemies are spawning, the music doesn't play. You can see the dolphin, but it does nothing as far as I can see. Ah, well. I wonder what was planned in this. I mean, Dolphin Boss, it's kinda cool. If you saw a movie named Johnny Mnemonic, I'm probably gonna, you know, how it's saying, I'm gonna make my assumption, so to say, and I forgot the right word. I'm going to make my assumption and say, yeah, that well, oh fuck, my English hurts. My English just, you know, is a pain. So, I'm going to make my assumption and say that this dolphin is a reference to the Johnny Mnemonic movie. I'm not sure, of course, but let's just try destroy all the stuff which should be destroyed, and maybe at least I will be able to leave the level. Kind of a shame it was not finished. No, I see that the red door has not been opened, so I guess there's no way to leave this level at all. Oh, fuck you, people. Get away from me. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. It is completely unfinished. The door is closed. I can't leave it at all because I need a key. I do not have a key. So yeah, it's kind of a shame it is unfinished because, you know, all the other bosses, they are robots, and it is kind of a shame. The dolphin seems robotic, but it seems like not all of its details are robotic. Either way, it would have been a nice little concept. If it was ever finished, of course. But well, it was not, so we have what we have. And all we have is this unfinished level. That's what remaining of Dolphin was. So I guess that's all for today. Yeah, there are a lot of more things, I believe, to be found in those unpacked data files. If you want to take a look at them yourselves, the game is kinda small, but it really worth all the time that I've spent on it. So once again, I recommend it to you. Especially if you have a friend and a couple gamepads to play together, because it's twice as fun while you are playing it together. So, oops. Yeah, I guess that's all. If I'll find anything else in those data files, I'll sure as hell will show you, but I'm not sure if there is anything just as significant as an unfinished boss level. But all in all, as I've said, I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of stuff to be found, so now you know how to unpack these files yourself. You should probably take a look at them yourself. Everything is in those unpacked files. Sprites, voices, graphics, models, everything's in there. So just dive in and have fun. And well, thanks for being with me. Stay tuned for more. Good luck.